This is a very crucial week. As we all know, the first Friday of the month, we do have NFP. So right now, before Friday, let's just try to analyze gold and see if we can maybe get positions in trade based on what we see. Now, real quick, this is just based on the daily time frame. We've seen gold definitely has been on an uptrend like crazy. Really bullish. High, low, high, something like that. But then at the same time now, if you look at this over here, we've also seen some higher highs and higher low, higher low, higher high. So probably market might give me a higher low right there before we see probably the market maybe going up something like maybe around that level. So real quick, if we hit the H4, this is it. Now of the H4, we already see that some of gold has a let me see, let's just try to adjust this trend of ours because we might miss out a thing. Right now, if you concentrate on this, I think maybe let's just clone this because that will help. In fact, let's just not use this because if we're looking for buys, I think we should just target this previous high right here, not be greedy. Right now, based on the H4, we already see that gold with this pullback has started giving us something. Probably it might be a lower high before we see gold maybe going down. Who knows, might maybe continue breaking out of this trend. But then let's just concentrate on what we see. Right now, if we go to the H1 real quick, like we said, probably this is just a new lower high gold might be printing because we've seen that gold was giving us a downtrend. Now of this downtrend, price was kind of creating lower low right there, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So I'm anticipating gold to give me this lower high, of course. Now I uploaded a video yesterday talking about market shifts. Right, if you want to look for buys on gold, make sure that the market has already shifted its direction from bearish. Remember, we're still bearish. Make sure the price shifts from bearish to bullish. And what do I mean? Right now, we've seen gold has created a low right here. Right now, that's a low. So this is all we anticipate. If gold still wants to drop, definitely this is it. Gold has to break out of this low, something like this, maybe a retest, then continue dropping. Right now, but then if you want to see maybe gold going up, probably might come back, maybe respecting this low, then now breaking. Now once that's done, that means, remember, we might have identified a high right there. That might mean that now price is kind of changing direction. So all we need to just anticipate is just a retest of that high, lower high that price that will have created. Then look for buys. And like I say, we don't have to be greedy, no need to be greedy. Then just target this high right there, then have your stop probably around that level. I hope that makes sense. Right now, that is just one scenario. Let's just remove this because gold might just do this. Sometimes it might not hit this level right here. It might just hit this, then bounce, then continue with this trend. Who knows? Right, so you just need to identify those structures, make sure the highs are broken just for a confirmation. But at the same time, this is just gold might just break out of this low right there. Then you might think that, oh, we now broken out of this, and First Hand FX said anytime the market breaks a structure, we look for sales. And guess what? You see the market going up once again and then creating a new high. Then you see maybe gold breaking out of this downtrend. With that being said, of course, this is a high right there, and this is a new low that he would have created. And look for your bullish properties and maybe ride the wave all the way to this level. No need to be greedy, just target this high. But then this is gold trade. This is 4,805 points. That's around 480 pips. So I think I'm just going to add this to my watch list. Let me just have it right there. So I think I've explained how you should be looking for gold trades. Right, if you see a break of structure, wait for a retest. Make sure that market has broken out of that high or low if looking for buy or sell. Right, so the next one, maybe we should try to analyze. Let me see which pair. maybe, oh, I had analysis on US 30. Just a minute. Yeah, I had analysis on US 30. Right. So basically, we've seen that the US 32 has been on an uptrend, creating a higher high, higher low, higher high, something like that. Now, all we do anticipate is just a pullback, maybe anticipating price to go back and give us a new higher low, and that is where we should be looking for maybe our entry position. Probably, maybe US 30 dropping, look for bullish properties right there, then maybe just target that level. But at the same time, she might not drop over here. We might see maybe US 30 just moving sideways, maybe just to target this trend before we see US 30 going up. But then this one is not yet ready compared to what we see on gold. Where are you? Right here. Right, let's see. So then maybe let me just try to see maybe GBP because it has dollar too. If I get something clear, then maybe we should talk about it. Right, so we have a high, high, low, right? But let's just have this as a flip zone. Of course, have our trend somewhere around that level, and let's see the day, the H4, and see what price is trying to do. Yes, we've seen we still have a trend right here. Okay, right there. Now we've seen GBPJPY created a new high right there, and instead of price breaking above, we've seen price consolidated right there, and now we've seen that price has broken over here. Now for a confirmed sale, let price go up, create a new low right there. Now once we've seen price taking out that new low, then we anticipate a pullback, then look for sell position, maybe targeting this trend line of ours, right? But then if we want to look for buys, let the market maybe respect this level right here. As we see price maybe dropping, let's see, maybe price hits this level, respect, goes back and take out this high, retest, then probably look for buys, something like that. But then I think good buys should be maybe this trend line for a good buy. But either way, we just need to concentrate on what we see and respect the market, action. Maybe let me see last pair. Which one? I don't know. That was on a dollar side. Maybe let me see. We talked about gold. NZD has dollar. And okay, GBPJPY. Let's talk about GBPJPY. Correct. Now this is what we see of GBPJPY. Now basically price has let's just say, if we bring in this kind of rectangle tool, we might say, okay, now it's kind of look like GBPJPY, let's just say moving sideways, but then inside that sideways move, we've seen trends, right? Now if we mark out this is a low, then maybe mark this as a high. Now we understand that kind of the market broke out of this high, went up, broke, came down. Then now what? The market was supposed to maybe break this high to give us a continuation to the top, but then that never happened, right? Now all we see is that the market went up, then I think this was news, then she dropped, went up. So probably, I don't know, maybe that was a pullback. Let's see maybe if she might drop. So with that, we understand we had a trend right there. You can have that. In fact, let's just remove that, we don't need it. Yeah, so GBPJPY drop. Of course, this is a low, we need to mark this as a low, then hit the H4 real quick. Once we add the H1, not H4, we've seen that kind of the market has dropped. I don't know why. Let's just mark this level right there, maybe have it painted red, because I think that's a selling pressure, right? So this is it. Now if we want to look for good selling position. Probably market needs to take out this low right there, right? Then we anticipate a pullback before maybe looking into more selling pressure, probably something like this downtrend right there. Then of course that's a retest, then look for selling market, something like this, right? Correct. Now that's based on a selling market, but at the same time, instead of just waiting for price to break out of this, probably GBPJPY might, continue dropping the way it is right now. Then now comes back to respect this level, something like this. Now once we see price creating out this low and we see price taking out, then I think that will be a good confirmation that now she might want to drop. I'm talking about this level right there. Let's mark that and paint that blue thing because bulls have a pressure right there, so something like this. So once we see maybe GBPJPY dropping and then hitting this level right there, then breaking out of that level should just anticipate price maybe wants to continue dropping. And of course, like we said before, let's just wait for, in fact you can just take the trade right there if you get good bearish property, but then anticipate correction pullback, then I think this should be a good level maybe to look for sell properties. But at the same time, this might just be an uptrend creating a low right there. Now once we see price taking out this high, that just means that we are continuing with this direction, that is the bullish direction. Let's just remove this, right? Because like I said before, this might just be a higher high, higher low. And now if we see breakout of that level, we anticipate GBPJPY just to continue going all the way up, right? So I think that is it. And check out my Telegram link in the description box below. And adios, mi amigos. Peace.